If you have knee pain or joint wear, you need to eat these 11 foods. Millions of people around the world deal daily with joint pain, and, in particular, with knee pain. This discomfort affects not only mobility but also quality of life, as it restricts exercise, the performance of simple tasks, and even social interaction. The good news is that research has already proven that our diet can play a fundamental role in cartilage regeneration and in reducing this type of pain. According to a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, some specific nutrients have the power to assist in tissue repair and in the reduction of inflammation, thereby providing greater protection against the wear that troubles us so much. Therefore, if you are tired of resorting to painkillers and ointments that merely mask the problem, in this video, we will show you the 11 best foods to help rebuild cartilage and finally put an end to knee suffering. But before we begin, please leave your name and the city you are speaking from in the comments. Food number 11, foods with collagen. Collagen is an essential structural protein in the human body, recognized for forming the basis of cartilage tissue, tendons, ligaments, and even skin. Focusing specifically on cartilage, type 2 collagen is the most relevant for maintaining strength, elasticity, and impact absorption in the joints. As we age, the natural production of this collagen decreases, facilitating cartilage wear and making the knee more vulnerable to pain and inflammation. Therefore, consuming foods rich in collagen acts as a boost that helps compensate for this decline and stimulates the natural synthesis of the protein. When it comes to dietary sources, bone broth stands out as a concentrated option, as it is obtained by prolonged boiling of bones, releasing collagen, minerals, and fundamental amino acids such as glycine and proline. These amino acids are crucial for the maintenance and regeneration of connective tissue, including articular cartilage. Another practical source is natural gelatin, the kind without sugar or additives, which is usually affordable and easy to incorporate into the diet. In addition to whole foods, hydrolyzed collagen supplements have gained popularity because they present collagen peptides in smaller forms, making them easier for the body to absorb. There is scientific research indicating that the regular intake of these supplements can reduce joint pain, improve mobility, and even increase cartilage density. In everyday life, combining collagen sources with complementary nutrients, such as vitamin C, is even more interesting. Vitamin C acts as a cofactor in collagen synthesis, enhancing the effects of this protein in the repair and resistance of joint structures. Number 10. Fish rich in omega-3. When we talk about nutrients that help fight inflammation and support joint health, omega-3 fatty acids stand out. Found in fish such as salmon, sardines, tuna, and herring, these lipids act as true natural anti-inflammatory agents. They help reduce the production of pro-inflammatory substances in the body, such as prostaglandins and leukotrienes, which are often responsible for triggering pain and swelling in the joints. In the knee, specifically, chronic inflammation can accelerate the process of cartilage wear, worsening problems such as osteoarthritis. By incorporating fish rich in omega-3 into the diet, the tendency is for the internal environment to become less susceptible to these excessive inflammatory reactions. With inflammation controlled, chondrocyte cells, those responsible for the maintenance and renewal of cartilage, can work more efficiently, assisting in the regeneration of damaged tissue. In addition to the direct impact on the joints, oily fish bring cardiovascular benefits, such as an improved lipid profile and potential control of blood pressure. A tip for those who do not consume fish frequently is to opt for omega-3 capsules from a reliable source, ensuring adequate daily intake. However, it is always worth emphasizing the importance of balance. Ideally, these sources should be included 2 to 3 times per week in the menu to achieve long-term effects in pain relief and cartilage recovery. Another advantage is that the consumption of fish rich in omega-3 is usually accompanied by good amounts of high-quality protein, essential for the reconstruction of various tissues. Number 9. Dark green vegetables. Broccoli, kale, spinach, watercress, and arugula are examples of dark green vegetables that offer a complete package of nutrients for the joints. They are rich in vitamins such as vitamin K and vitamin C, and minerals such as calcium and magnesium. Vitamin K, in particular, plays a crucial role in the regulation of bone metabolism and blood clotting, in addition to contributing to the health of the structures that compose the joints. When there is a deficiency in important nutrients, the capacity for cartilage regeneration becomes compromised. Therefore, the regular consumption of dark green leafy vegetables can strengthen the body against inflammatory processes that generate knee pain. These foods also contain dietary fiber, which assists in intestinal health and the modulation of systemic inflammation, since a balanced gut tends to help reduce inflammatory mediators throughout the body. Another favorable point is the presence of bioactive compounds, such as glucosinolates found in broccoli and Brussels sprouts. They can convert into substances with antioxidant and detoxifying capacity, helping the body eliminate toxins that may harm cellular function. By keeping the body protected against oxidative stress, the cartilage suffers less damage and can be repaired more effectively. To incorporate dark green vegetables in a practical way into daily life, it is worth using them in salads, green juices, stir-fries, and even soups. The important thing is not to leave them off the plate. Number 8. Turmeric. Turmeric, also known as Indian saffron, is a spice with an intense yellow color and a characteristic flavor, widely used in Asian cuisine. The great highlight of this ingredient is curcumin, a bioactive compound with potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant action. Research shows that curcumin can inhibit the action of inflammatory enzymes and cytokines, providing significant relief for people suffering from chronic joint pain, especially in the knee. Inflammation is one of the main factors that affect the recovery and maintenance of cartilage. When the inflammatory process becomes persistent, the cells responsible for synthesizing collagen and other structural components become overloaded, resulting in greater wear and difficulty in regeneration. In this context, the regular consumption of turmeric helps break this cycle, allowing the body to work more efficiently in repairing cartilaginous tissue. To improve the absorption of curcumin by the body, it is advisable to associate turmeric with black pepper, which contains piperine, and with a source of good fat, such as olive oil or coconut oil. This combination enhances the therapeutic effect and aids in making the active compound available in the bloodstream. You can use turmeric in various culinary preparations, add it to rice, season vegetables, prepare sauces, or even make a tea. Some curcumin supplements are also available on the market, generally formulated to increase bioavailability. Number 7. Red fruits. Red fruits, such as strawberries, cherries, and raspberries, are rich in antioxidant compounds, notably anthocyanins and flavonoids, which help combat free radicals responsible for oxidative stress. This process of excessive oxidation can accelerate cellular aging and hinder tissue repair, including cartilage. In addition to the antioxidant action, these fruits offer good amounts of vitamin C, which plays a dual role. It supports the immune system and aids in collagen production. As already mentioned, collagen is crucial for the integrity of cartilaginous tissue. Thus, by providing both the raw material and protecting cells against damage, red fruits act as a double barrier against the progression of knee pain. Studies indicate that some types of red fruits, especially tart cherries, can reduce inflammatory markers in the body, contributing to the decrease of joint pain. This occurs because specific compounds in these fruits have the capacity to block enzymes that trigger inflammation. To enjoy these benefits, simply include a serving of red fruits in your daily diet, whether fresh, in smoothies, fruit salads, or mixed into yogurts. Number 6. Nuts and seeds. Nuts and seeds, such as walnuts, almonds, Brazil nuts, cashews, and pistachios, are known for providing healthy fats, proteins, fiber, and a varied profile of micronutrients. In the context of the joints, they stand out for the amount of monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fatty acids, which are beneficial for reducing systemic inflammatory processes. In addition, they contain important minerals, such as magnesium, zinc, and selenium. Magnesium, for example, is involved in energy production and muscle relaxation, facilitating tissue recovery and minimizing tensions that can intensify joint pain. Regarding zinc, it plays a fundamental role in protein synthesis and tissue repair, including cartilage. These foods also help with weight control, as their healthy fats contribute to satiety. It is important, however, to pay attention to portion sizes. Due to their high calorie content, nuts and seeds should be consumed in a controlled manner, generally 1 handful per day. Before we continue to number 5, do not forget to subscribe to the channel, because in times when many spread just any rubbish in exchange for money and likes, having constant access to correct information is what will allow you to age healthily. Number 5. Avocado. Avocado is often remembered as a fruit rich in good fats, such as oleic acid, the same type of fat found in olive oil. This lipid profile has an anti-inflammatory effect, which can help relieve joint pain. In addition, avocado is a source of vitamin E, another nutrient recognized for its antioxidant capacity and its potential to protect cells from damage. When we speak specifically about the regeneration of knee cartilage, avocado can also contribute indirectly. Being rich in nutrients, it helps promote an overall nutritional state that is more favorable for tissue repair. It even contains phytosterols, plant compounds that help modulate inflammatory processes, especially those that tend to become chronic and worsen joint pain. Another positive aspect is the versatility of avocado in the kitchen. It can be consumed in sweet versions, such as smoothies and creams, or in savory forms, for example in salads, spreads, and even as a substitute for mayonnaise in sandwiches. In this way, it becomes easier to include it frequently in the menu. Regular avocado consumption is also associated with improvements in cholesterol and triglyceride profiles, positively impacting cardiovascular health. Number 4. Ginger. Ginger has a very powerful active compound, gingerol, which has demonstrated the ability to inhibit pro-inflammatory substances, assisting both in relieving joint pain and in reducing swelling. This effect can be particularly interesting for those suffering from chronic inflammation in the knee, as ginger tends to act in ways similar to mild pain relief medications, but without the same side effects. Ginger also stimulates blood circulation, which can help in the oxygenation and nourishment of tissues around the joint. A better supply of nutrients and oxygen means a better capacity for repairing damaged cartilage. Ginger can be consumed in various ways: raw in salads, grated into hot preparations, in the form of tea, or even in detox juices. Although it has relevant benefits, it is important to observe individual tolerance. Some people may experience stomach discomfort or heartburn when consuming large amounts of ginger. However, in moderate doses, it is generally well accepted by most and can offer notable improvements in the sensation of joint well-being. Number 3. Foods rich in vitamin D. Vitamin D is fundamental for bone and joint health, as it facilitates the absorption of calcium by the body, strengthening bones, and positively influencing the maintenance of cartilage. Low levels of vitamin D have been associated with a greater risk of joint pain and osteoarthritis, especially in regions that bear a lot of weight, such as the knees. Among the dietary sources, we can highlight fatty fish such as salmon and sardines, egg yolks, sun-exposed mushrooms, and fortified milks. In addition to diet, vitamin D synthesis also depends on sun exposure. In many regions, it is common for people not to receive enough sunlight to produce the ideal amount of vitamin D. In these cases, supplementation may be necessary, always under medical guidance. Vitamin D participates in various cellular processes that impact joint health, including the regulation of the inflammatory response and the maintenance of the balance between cartilage degradation and reconstruction. When there is a vitamin D deficiency, the body tends to compensate in ways that can result in a higher risk of pain and fragility. Therefore, maintaining adequate levels of this vitamin is essential for those seeking to relieve knee discomfort and promote the regeneration of joint structures. In fact, some research suggests that correcting vitamin D deficiency can significantly improve the quality of life for individuals suffering from chronic joint pain. Thus, even if you consume the right foods to provide collagen, antioxidants, and minerals, do not forget to check on your vitamin D levels. Number 2. Whole grains. Whole grains, such as brown rice, quinoa, oats, barley, and whole wheat, are important because they provide fiber, B-complex vitamins, minerals, and carbohydrates that release more gradually, which do not cause abrupt insulin spikes as refined grains do. This is positive because an excess of circulating insulin can increase inflammatory processes in the body and influence weight gain, which, as we have already explained, can increase the mechanical load on the joints, causing excessive wear. The fibers present in whole grains also play a fundamental role in intestinal health, which is increasingly being associated with the overall balance of inflammation in the body. A healthy gut tends to better modulate the inflammatory response, which can translate into less joint pain. Therefore, replacing common breads and pastas with whole grain versions is a simple way to improve diet quality and generate positive impacts on knee regeneration. It is important to note that, for some people, the consumption of gluten present in grains, such as wheat, barley, and rye, can cause inflammatory processes, especially in cases of intolerance or sensitivity. In these cases, quinoa, brown rice, and corn can be interesting alternatives. Food number 1, dairy. Finally, we have dairy products, such as milk, cheese, yogurt, and kefir. For those who prefer lactose-free options or follow restrictive diets, there is a variety of fortified plant-based milks with calcium, such as almond or oat milk. The important thing is to ensure that the intake of this mineral is at an adequate level, as we have already explained, a deficiency can result in weak bones, joint instability, and a higher propensity for injuries. In terms of regeneration, when the musculoskeletal system is properly nourished, the recovery of micro-damage and protection against inflammation tend to be more effective. In addition to calcium, dairy and its fortified substitutes can also provide high-quality proteins, casein and whey in the case of cow's milk, which help in the formation of body structures and in the repair of muscle fibers that stabilize the knee. A good muscular support, after all, is essential to protect the joints against impacts and excessive strain. It is worth remembering that for people with allergies or intolerances, the consumption of dairy should be carefully evaluated, since any adverse reaction can trigger inflammatory processes and even worsen the pain scenario. If you enjoyed this content and want to further strengthen your legs and knees, do not miss the video where we talk about the 6 best exercises to further strengthen your legs. It is appearing on the screen right now. Thank you for watching up to this point, and may God bless you, my friend.